Hi everyone. This is math video number 2. Okay. I'm only going to do one video and this video is how to write your numbers correctly, and it's on telling time and counting um, pennies, nickels, and dimes. Okay. So you're not going to do all these pages in one day. If you look at your telling time, I wrote Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm sorry, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So look at the side, and the day that it says on there, you're going to do it on that day. So you should be watching this video on Monday, August 31st, and it says Monday, Tuesday. You're only going to do on Monday, you're just going to do these 2 lines. And then down here it says Monday one time, so you're just going to do 1 line. The very first line, there's numbers there already. You need to trace those with your pencil. You cannot skip this line, okay? You're going to start by putting your pencil on the dot. There should be a dot there, okay? And you're going to trace each one of these all the way to the end. The next line, you're going to trace the first one and write your own. I don't want the numbers touching each other. I want you to be able to put a finger. See how I can put a finger there between those 2 8s? And then my finger between those 2 8s? That's a space. You need to leave a space between each number. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 8s on the top line. So I should have 9 8s on the next line. Okay? The same thing here. You're going to trace those. This paper has a back side. You're not going to do this at all. Please don't do it, because that's going to be next week's homework. Okay? Please don't do that. So just do on Monday the first 2 lines and the first line. Tuesday, you do 1 line, and over here you do 2 lines. Wednesday, 1 line and 1 line. Thursday, 1 line and 1 line. And Friday, 1 line and 1 line. Please do it on the days that it tells you to do it, okay? I'm going to show you on the board how to write an 8 and a 9 right now. Make sure you write your name and your date on here. This is Monday's work. Actually, just write Monday's date, but you don't have to write the day for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. So really quick, we're going to review how to write an 8. It's important that you write your names correctly, because if you take a math test and I can't read your number, I'm going to mark it wrong, okay? Please write your numbers correctly. Most of you are writing your 9s incorrectly, okay? So this is a clock. You see how the clock has the numbers 1, 2, the 12 is on the very top. It starts with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it keeps going. See where the 2 is? It's kind of like you go down right here. So imagine there's a clock here. Imagine there's a clock here like this. This would be 2 o'clock right there. Okay? So that's how we decide where to start writing a number. We always start at 2 o'clock right there. Okay? So I'm going to erase that. That was just to show where 2 o'clock was. So let me go here. This is 2 o'clock. My 8, I'm going to go down. I'm going to touch the bottom. When I start getting close to the bottom line, I'm going to start turning around. And then I'm going to go back up, and I'm going to crisscross my numbers on the dotted line. And then I'm going to go to the top line, and then I'm going to go back down and touch the dot. Okay? If you need to write a dot to help you, go ahead and write the dot. Okay? So if you need to do this, go ahead and do it. You don't have to, but it helps. So you go down like this, like that. You should try to stay within the lines, but don't go short. Don't go like this. It's not like that. It's all the way to the bottom, around, crisscross, the top and down. That's how you write an 8. Okay? I want beautiful 8s. I know 8 is a hard number to write, but please try really hard. The next number is a 9. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to go to 2 o'clock. Okay? And 2 o'clock, it looks like you're writing a small 0. So you're going to start at 2 o'clock, go to the top line, back around, and start going back up on the dotted line. So it looks like a small 0. When you get to the dot, go straight down. This is how you write a 9. Most of you are writing 9s like this. Like, oops, not like that. Like this is how most of you guys are writing your 9s. I'm sorry, that looks like a Y to me, okay? You need to write your 9s like this. Okay, this paper, if your 8s and 9s are not done correctly, I will send a blank one home again every week until you get it right. Okay, I won't move you on until to the next number, and we're going to go into letters, the letters of the alphabet also. You're going to keep getting the same paper over and over and over, and then your mom and dad are going to ask me, how come they don't get the next paper? I said, because they're not following instructions and they don't do it correctly. Okay, so please write your numbers correctly. All right, the next page. I did send out a video on this, on telling time and counting coins last week, but it took like 2 days to upload, so you probably didn't see it. So I'm actually repeating this again for those of you guys who didn't get the video. Okay. So on this page here, I'm going to use this to explain it to you. Actually, let me show you this first. This is the clock here. Okay. This is a clock. These are called hands. This is a hand and this is a hand. Okay. This clock does not have the hand on it. Okay. Let me go here first. Even though this is a top, we don't start counting there. If you can see, you can see the 12 is here. We start counting here. Right here, this would be 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and 5 minutes. Notice the 5, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes, 10 minutes, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So if this has the numbers there already, don't you think it would be easier to count by 5s rather than by 1s? It would be faster, right? So when we tell time, we like to count by 5s. So we go 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and we end at the top, 60 minutes. 60 minutes is 1 hour. So watch what happens. If it's 3 o'clock, this big hand is my minute hand, and this is my hour hand. If my minute hand is moving, 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 watch what happens to this. Let me see if I can put this here. Watch what happens. Look at the little hand. Look what it's doing. It's moving towards the 4. And when I get to the top, it finishes moving toward the 4. So now it's 4 o'clock. So it took 60 minutes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way to 60 to get to the next hour. So there's 60 minutes in 1 hour. Okay, but what I want you to learn today to understand is that when you move from here to here, that's 5 minutes. You don't see the little lines, but there are 4 lines in here. There's 4 lines in here. So when you count to here, that's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, 20, 25, all the way to 60. So on your blank clock at the bottom, I want you to write how many minutes are here, how many are here. And it's going to be 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay? If you go all the way around, you're going to start and you're going to go this way, all the way around. When you get to the very top, if you don't have a 60 there, you did something wrong. You need to go back and start counting 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and keep going until you get to 60. Okay? Then you're going to turn the back to the back side, and then all you're going to do is read the top. There's nothing to do up here. It says the numbers on the clock tell the hour. Okay, the big numbers, in other words, these big numbers tell you what hour it is. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, all the way to 12. After 12, we start over again. Okay? So it's saying the numbers on the clock tell the hour, right here. The clock face has 2 hands. The little hand shows the hour, so the little hand will tell you what hour it is, and the big hand goes around counting the minutes, 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to 60, and it's moving the little hand to the next hour, okay? So this one, that's the little hand, so it's 3 o'clock. The little hand tells the hour. So down here, you're going to write the numbers on the line. It says big hand. What's the big hand on? It's on the 12. What's the little hand on? The 5. So all you have to do is write what the big hand is on and what the little hand is on. Okay? So this is your homework for Monday. Okay? So you're going to write your 3 lines on here for Monday, and you're going to do telling time on Monday. Okay? On Tuesday, you are going to do the first page of counting coins. Okay? So this colored little coin is a penny, and it's 1 cent. The nickel is 5 cents, and the dime is 5 cents. Okay? So this page, let me look at the back. Yeah, the front is only dimes. See, you compare it to the one up here. So what we do, dimes are 10 cents. So if you have 2 dimes, you don't say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We don't count money like that. We count it by, you learn in beginner class, you learn how to count by 1s, by 2s, by 4s, by 5s, by 6s. So we're going to count by 10s because a dime is 10 cents. So if you have 2 dimes, you say 10, 20, 20 cents. So right here you count how many dimes and you write how many cents. How many dimes, how many cents. That's the front page. Let me see. That's Tuesday. Okay, so only one page on Tuesday. On Wednesday, you're going to turn the page and do the next page, and you're going to count by nickels and dimes. So when you have dimes, you count the biggest one. It's easier to count the biggest one first. So look at how many dimes you have. 10, 20, 30. The next one is a nickel. A nickel is 5 cents. So now we're going to start counting by 5s. 10, 20, 30, 35. Okay? And I won't do another one. Well, let's do the top one. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35. And they wrote it for you. Okay? They wrote 10, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay? The instructions are there. It's very easy. That's Monday, Tuesday, that's Wednesday. Thursday, now we're gonna include pennies, nickels, and dimes. So the example it shows, we're gonna count the big coins first, then the next smaller ones, and then the small ones. And it says right on top of the coin, it shows you how to count. The first dime is 10 cents, 10, 20, 25. Now we're gonna count by ones. These are 1 cent. So 25, 26, 27, 28, 28 cents. Okay, that's Thursday. And Friday is another page, and it's all 3 coins, dimes, nickels, and pennies. That's for Friday. So it's one side each day. Besides this, each day, you're going to work out of your green book pages for 30 minutes, and you're going to practice your multiplication for 15 minutes. Okay, some of you are not doing multiplication yet, so you don't, it's only for those who are working on their multiplication. If you're not there yet, don't worry about multiplication. Okay, so this is separate from, so on your green book pages, I think I wrote green book on the top with a green marker. Those of you need to do that. If you can finish that in less than 30 minutes, then you're done. Then what I'm going to do, if it's not enough for you, I will add more pages next week. But if you work 30 minutes and you're not done with it, you leave it for the next day. And then whatever's not done, you leave it for the next day. It's 30 minutes a day. Okay? So this is just one video for the whole week. If you have any questions, please call me, okay? If I don't answer the phone during the day, it's probably because I'm videotaping other classes, okay? But I will try to call you back as soon as I can, all right? There's going to be one more video for Monday, and that is read aloud, okay? I'm going to start Pinocchio, I am going to start from the beginning, reading from the beginning, because there's 4 people in here who haven't heard the beginning. And it's going to go a lot faster than we did it in literature, because I won't be stopping to asking you what's the leading idea and what's the setting and we're just going to read it and enjoy it. Okay. It's, if you remember the story and you don't want to listen to it and it's okay with your parents, you don't have to listen to it. I will let you know on the video the week before I get to chapter 29, which I think that's where we left off when we were reading it in literature. So it's going to take probably about 3 weeks before we get to chapter 29. Also, I want to remind you that you have on the back of your checkoff sheet, you have a reading log. Make sure you're reading 20 minutes every day independently. If you don't have a book, read your Bible. It can be your Bible. Write the chapter and the verses that you read, check it off, and make sure your parents sign it at the end of the week before you bring it back. If you don't have a book and you want a book, make sure on Friday when you pick up your packets, you can check out a book from our library in here or Mr. Vaughn's class. I'll be here to help you find a book if you need one. Or call me, you know what? Call me ahead of time and let me know that you're going to need a book. That way I can pick some out for you so it'll be faster when you come in and pick up your packets, okay? Any questions, call me. Remember, as you do your math each day, make sure you check it off. You check off that you finished that assignment, okay? I will be looking at this. Make sure you bring this back because this is what I'm going to use to see if you turned everything in and finished everything. Please bring this back, okay? So one more video. It's going to be on Pinocchio. Leave that one for last. And if you want, you can listen to it before you go to bed. It's like a bedtime story, okay? It doesn't have to be during the day, during class time, all right? We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Have a nice day.